This video will show you how to integrate the use of Camtasia Relay and Camtasia Studio, leveraging the wonderfully simple recording and publishing capabilities of Camtasia Relay and the editing and post-production capability of Camtasia Studio. We'll start off by making a brief recording in Camtasia Relay. The purpose of this recording will be to show a user how to manage their My Courses list in Blackboard Learn 9.1. We'll start with the Relay recorder open here and record as usual. Managing your My Courses list in Blackboard Learn 9.1. Over time, your My Courses list may get quite large, in containing many courses which have already completed or which you no longer need to access. In that event, you can trim this My Courses list down without permanently deleting any of the courses therein. To manage your course list, simply click on the gear icon in the upper right-hand corner of the My Courses box, bringing up the My Courses management display. In order to remove temporarily a course from your My Courses list, simply uncheck the box marked Course Name for that item. Then submit. Those courses are now hidden from your My Courses list. To get them back, simply go back to the gear icon and recheck the course name box for the ones you wish to retrieve. Checking that box will also automatically select other display options for your course list, including the course ID, the instructors for the course, announcements in the course, current announcements, task list, and calendar events. If you do not want these to display, as you probably will not, you can simply uncheck them one at a time. Once you've finished with the adjustments, just click Submit. And your course list is adjusted appropriately. Okay, I've ended the Camtasia Relay recording, and I have it here ready to produce. I can of course trim it if I need to, but I can do, since I'm going to be editing this in Camtasia Studio, there's no real need. The key here is to select the appropriate profile. I am going to select Publish to Camtasia Studio Mac. This will produce only a Camtasia Studio recording, which I can then import into Camtasia Studio, or Camtasia for the Mac. However, all of the other primary production profiles that you have available in your account will also, in addition to whatever published destination is included in that profile, will also produce a Camtasia Studio recording, a CamRec file, and provide you with a download link for that. Should you decide after finishing the production that you want to edit the recording, you can simply take the CamRec file, load it into Camtasia Studio, and edit from there. But in this case, that's our primary goal up front, so we're just going to select this profile. We'll give this a title, call it My Courses Manage. We'll submit it to Camtasia Relay. Now all we have to do is wait for the email, which tells us that the CamRec file has been created and uploaded to our media server at Online 2. And here's that email. All I have to do to download this Camtasia Studio recording is to click the View link and save the file to my Camtasia Studio folder in My Documents. Once that's completed, I can bring up the Camtasia Studio editor and import media. And there's the CamRec. Now I can edit this presentation as I would any other in Camtasia Studio. I'll drag it to the timeline in Camtasia Studio. I'm told that this is a Camtasia relay clip. I knew that, so I'll close that. I'm going to set it to my usual 800 by 600 for full screen viewing. And now I can do any of the usual editing tasks in Camtasia Studio. For instance, I have a still slide that I've created for this to import into Camtasia Studio. So all I have to do is click Import Media and go to the Camtasia Studio folder and look for My Courses.jpg. There it is. And I can place this slide at the beginning and perhaps at the end of the presentation as well, so that I have a lead in and lead out for the presentation. I also have a little intro talking head video that I can use. These are just possibilities. That's the one I want. And I can put that right after the lead-in slide. And maybe I can do some transitions between these. Wouldn't be a bad thing. How about a fade here and let's do something more dramatic here. How about a wheel? And maybe just another fade at the end. Always want to do more fades than anything else for transitions. Okay. I could keep going, but that makes the point. Now, to get this back into Camtasia Relay so that we can use Camtasia Relay's excellent caption editor and voice recognition to do the captioning, and then Camtasia Relay's automatic publishing capability, all I have to do is go to Produce and Share and select Share to Camtasia Relay. This preset is automatically installed in your Camtasia Studio program when you install the Camtasia Relay recorder. We'll just click Finish. Then we'll be asked to log in to Camtasia Relay. And the presentation title is already there. I should pick a profile at this point. I'm just going to send this to eventually to our media server at Online 2 that I could select to send it to screencast.com or YouTube as well, and submit that. And Camtasia Studio will proceed to render the project and send it to Camtasia Relay. I'm not going to make you watch those bars crawl all the way across the screen. We'll come back to this once the rendering process is finished. And the presentation is now being uploaded to Camtasia Relay. Once again, we'll wait for that email that tells us that it's on Relay and ready for captioning. Here's that email. We'll access the Camtasia Relay website by clicking that link. And logging in. Here's our caption editor. And from this point onward, the production process is the familiar caption editing and publication that you've seen in other tutorials. Just to recap, what we've been able to do here is use the very simple and convenient Camtasia Relay recorder to record a presentation. We've then sent the presentation to Camtasia Relay using the profile which specifically and only produces a Camtasia Studio or Camtasia Mac recording. We've then downloaded and put that recording into Camtasia Studio, where we've done a variety of editing tasks, and we've then produced it from Camtasia Studio back into Camtasia Relay, where we can now do the caption editing and the publication using the much easier and more automatic processes provided by Camtasia Relay. So it is quite possible to leverage your Camtasia Studio license, which you may already have, and still take advantage of the convenience of Camtasia Relay.